All right, welcome. This is Zooches. It is March 30th, 2016, and we are less than 24 hours after the latest patch that has really altered the play of Duelyst substantially. So, for those unawares, the game used to be played that you draw 2 cards a turn and started with a 3-card hand. Now, moving forward, we're drawing 1 card a turn, but starting with 5 cards in our hand. One of the things that I haven't heard really anyone talk about thus far is how does this impact Gauntlet? My preferred, I guess, format, if you can call it that. Anyway, without further ado, let's start. I'm not really sure what I should be expecting or prioritizing. Normally, I think Venar is the best Gauntlet faction. Not by a whole lot, but a fair amount, I guess. So I guess I'm going to take it and see if it's changed any. Who knows? Magmar, if I had to guess, is the best now, just because of how sticky minions like the Silithars are probably better, but who knows? Okay. God, I feel like I have to reanalyze everything. That having been said, Windrunner seems like the pick here. It was historically very good in Old Duelyst, and the effect is still pretty powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. The other 2 cards actually seem fine. We could have even tried for a Mechazord deck. Okay. These all seem really mediocre. I think Old Duelyst I would have taken a Borean Bear because it's a 2-drop. Here, I don't think that's what I want to do. It's going to be really hard to get Vesper minions, and a 2-3 isn't even very good. Polarity seems like a spell that's really not worth the card slot anymore, so that kind of leaves Whistling Blade as the only option. So I'm going to take that. Definitely not the choice I would have made in the past. Okay. We've got Veil Hunter, Sun Elemental, or Dagger Kiri. I think it's still pretty important to get low drops. And I got to imagine that ranged units are actually pretty good. So I'm going to take the Veil Hunter to see how that theory pans out. Serpenti, I don't know. You actually might be good now. Who knows? I'm going to take a Crystal Cloaker. This is actually still, I think, a pretty reasonable card. So I would have taken Chromatic Cold before, and I think that's probably what I'm still going to do. Aspect of the Fox seems like an okay card, simply because it really neuters a huge threat of the opponent, but you're giving them a 3/3. Well, we'll take the Chromatic Cold and see what happens. Same pick. Well, why don't we switch it up? We just took Chromatic Cold. Why don't we take Aspect of the Fox, see if that's better? I have a fear that Chromatic Cold is not as good as it once was. Simply because, like, you're going to Chromatic Cold, what, their Spirit Harvester, and then they've got a 5/3. Whereas if you just do this, and it's just a 3/3. So, this can kill something, and this always will give them a 3/3. Or give us a 3/3, I guess. Huh. I'll take Aspect of the Fox. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's better. Alright. I'm not really enthused about a lot of these. Azure Horn Shaman seems actually pretty good. It's not Flame Blood Warlock. I don't think our deck is going to be aggressive enough that this is warranted. Probably would be the pick in the old rules. This effect's really powerful if you can get it off, and I'm interested to see how good an effect like this is under the new rules. So let's take this. Tethermancer is just a little too weak. Ooh, okay. Ooh, interesting. So give me 1 sec. I'm gonna quickly blow my nose. All right, I'm back. So I gotta imagine that Dancing Blades is easily the pick here. It was incredible before, and it seems like a even better card now. I think it's worth noting, though, that Cryogenesis is a good card now, because it is a removal spell that replaces itself. Saber Spine Tiger or Veil Hunter? Well, this could take care of, a 4-drop. I'm going to take the Veil Hunter again, just to see, how important ranged units are. I have a feeling like they're really good. I think another Windrunner here is really where we want to be. Neither of the other two cards are ones that excite me. Okay, so this is the first pick that I'm not sure of, because Hailstone Prison was once a really good pick. Now I don't know. I actually kind of envision us using it on our own card, like bouncing our own Weakened Dancing Blade or something like that. I probably would not take it normally, but neither of these other two cards are really very good, in my opinion. So let's take Hailstone Prison. Avalanche seems like a really good card here. It's always had the potential to be a blowout, and now if you get that blowout, you're highly likely to win. And the other two cards are seem pretty weak. So, all right, I'm going to take Cryogenesis. Like I said, it's a good removal spell that replaces itself, which is, I think, where we want to be. Ugh. Okay. Well, we do have this Whistling Blade. I think I'll probably take the Arctic Displacer. It's huge. Yeah, let's do this. I don't really want to take Ghost Links. Okay, another Cryogenesis or a Hearth Sister. We only have one Vesper minion. I want to take Cryogenesis here. Normally I would have taken Hearth Sister, but who knows. Okay, perfect. Primus Fist is what we want. We have 2 Veil Hunters. It's exactly what we're looking for. Let me move this over so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. Deathblighter strikes me as very, very powerful. It used to be good. It's probably even better now. Hachi Mama. I'd probably go with another Dancing Blade, even though Primus Fist, again, I think is a card that we want to see. Okay, we'll take a Hearth Sister now. It's better than Rustcrawler, because we can use it as like a quasi-removal spell sometimes. Okay, alright. This obviously would have been a pick as a 4/4. We could have also had almost Mechazor at this point in time, by the way. This is our 3rd or 4th mech piece. I think I'm going to go with the Sword of Mechazor. We can always Hearth Sister it into play, or I don't know. Frenzy is probably better than gaining 4 life. Well, yeah, I'll take it. Alright, Repulsor Beast is pretty solid. Yeah, I'm going to take this over the Blood Tear Alchemist, which is, seems fine, but not great. What's better, Fire Spitter or Hailstone Golem? I'm going to take the Golem. It has such a huge body. If this were any other 2-drop, I'd probably take the Aspect of the Fox, but Healing Mystic seems pretty solid. Take that. Alright, is this guy any good anymore? Let's find out. He was an all-star in Duelyst of old. Oh, hello. That would have been mech at least number 4, maybe number 5. But we're going to take one of these 2 giant things. And it feels like in the past I would have taken Storm Metal Golem. Now, though, I think I want to try Dragon Bone Golem. See, just about going bigger. What is better, Rogue Warden or Snowpiercer? I think I'm inclined to try Rogue Warden out. Just range strikes me as pretty solid. Could take Could take another golem. I think 2 giant drops is enough. Saber Spine Tiger is probably where we want to be. Maybe the golem was really good. We should have taken that, but taking a Chromatic Gold pretty easily here. Fire Blazer, I think, is where we want to be over Wings of Paradise or Hailstone Prison. Pretty sizable body for its size, and has Provoke. And finally, what do we get? We get Frosthorn Rhino or Boundless Courage. I don't think Araki Headhunter is where we want to be. Well, we have Heart Sister to sort of get it over there if we need be. But Boundless Courage is a pretty solid card. You can get a lot of tempo with it, and obviously tempo is not where we're like really trying to be at this point in time, but it seems good. Alright, I'm going to try it just because we've got some range units. Alright, so that's our deck. Take a peek. This is what we're working with. And I will see you once we start round 1.